versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's brought in downfield by London. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
The numbers for Brooks a week ago. 19 carries, 74 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time. That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
McLeod to return it. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Gets past one, and now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Bradley Pinion sets the kickoff.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Young now. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Here's McLeod on the return. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Looking deep here for Chase. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Jamar Chase, 58 yards. And the Falcons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers coming out now.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down. Young to throw it. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's the Panthers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. 1st and goal inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it is 28-0. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Young. And this is incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Fielded at the 33. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be Falcon football. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts.
Touchdown, Falcons! Jamar Chase, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Young's throw caught by Sanders.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Young going to give to Brooks.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Pulled in at the 24. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Falcons are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it is 42-0. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To throw, Young. Open man is Noah Brown. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Panthers on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Young to throw it. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Joey Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. This is fielded at the 27.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
But right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On third down, Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Ja'Marr Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons just continue to roll. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And a ref. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was Ja'Marr Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll stick and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. David Njoku from 21 yards away. And the Falcons are pouring it on. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great... And he loses the football a second time. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Second time in this first half now, Charles, that he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Tyreek Hill with an acrobatic catch. And the Falcons have got it on cruise control. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Here is Young. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Falcons extend their lead yet again. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
The throw over the middle taken in. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Joey Bosa make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Here's the Panthers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. That's taken at around the 40. Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jamar Chase on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing, Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Well, Charles, I mean, things just, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough? The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? There's the Panthers punter now as he's on to kick it away. McLeod to return it. And there he goes again. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. All told, it's a punt return of 74 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now here's Young. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brooks. So we've reached halftime here. And
a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Young will set to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. There's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Here's McLeod on the return.
A big-time return there, 40 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he's got room.
Now he's loose again.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson.
37 yards.
And the Falcons just continue to roll.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Young.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. Inside the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, And they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw, Young. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. But it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Young on 3rd down.
That's pulled in by Brooks. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First down, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Young. Rolling to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joey Bosa, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Now Young. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He'll look to set up his blockers. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And quickly they get to the line. This is caught. Touchdown. Drake London. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
Now a first down throw for Young. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack.
Young throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Young working out of the gun. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Joey Bosa in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. Gets around him. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Burrow now off the bootleg. Touchdown, Falcons. David Njoku. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Falcons add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw on third down. Young and incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And taken right on the 30. It's a nifty return of 29 yards.
And it will be Falcon football. Robinson up the middle.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
136 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Handoff now to Robinson.
And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
2nd and 9.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got Njoku over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950. For the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
1st and 10, Young. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dexter Lawrence able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.